Hello and welcome back everyone to my channel Evolve with Jasmine. Hi Astik, how are you doing dear? I I got your message. Hi grow up. Yes, it's after a long time. But we have an amazing person with us today. So let's warm welcome El Madhwan. He's a corporate leadership coach and today we are here with a very amazing topic that is how we can influence other people. So hope you guys are excited. Just type yes in a chat box. Hi Ambika. So, hi Madhwan,
Hi.
how
Hi,
are you
Jasmine.
doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great, incidentally.
Thank you. Sorry, I start reading their questions because they have messaged me, so it's just popping it up. So I forget like that you should be there to speak it up. So
Okay.
please give your small intro to our audience, who you are, what you have done, so that they know about you. Over to you,
Okay.
Madhvan.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jasmine. See, it's once again very nice to be on a live session with you. And the best part is the enjoyment and the excitement that comes along with these sort of forums, because where we meet a lot of different type of people from different walks of life. About me, very simple. So on the personal side, I live in Bangalore, and city today is known for this Silicon City of India. Incidentally, so that's where all the high tech companies are there. Tech companies are there. And on the professional side, I'm a corporate leadership coach since last 2 years. And before that, I worked close to 36 plus years with four different industries. With my predominance of experience being from FMCG and part of Wipro for 11 and a half years. And that's where my behavior training took off. So I'm my own company today called Sri Daksha Behavioral Consultant, and we do trainings across multiple spectrum of topics on soft skilling as well as the behavior. Not far away, the specialization will be on leadership. So that's about a very small intro. So let's not take too much of time so that we don't lose talking to our people rather than we are talking ourselves.
That's so nice of you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for your
Yeah.
amazing introduction. So, Madhvan, before we proceed further, I just want to understand what inspire you to be a corporate leadership coach because there are a number of things you can do. You're good at sales, you're good in other stuff as well. So, what is your inspiration behind it?
The word leave the word corporate, leave the word coach for time being. If I take only the word leadership, it's actually a huge gambit of information that covers so many angles of thinking. So I was just researching the other day, and I could
I guess,
sense.
guys, there is a glitch at the Madhvan's end. So let him come back till that time. Thank you so much, guys, for coming over here and joining with us. Ah, he's back. So, yes, Madhvan,
Yeah.
over to you.
So if I leave the word corporate, leave the word coach, if I take only the word called leadership here, see, leadership is all about a whole gambit of just not one or two, but I was researching that there was, I thought that some 20, 30 skills of leadership will be there. But when I was researching, I could see totally 102 skills were listed. I was amused. My God, so much. Just imagine the type of into that brings in and the type of coverage that you can give it to people. So obviously, corporate at some stage requires leaders, and me getting the owners in terms of taking the training part for them is a big time ticket. And I will be doing a lot of leadership programs starting next financial year, specific to the lawyer management and the in the IT space, lower middle management. Might be the senior management and the lower senior management I may not touch. So that's how the audience gets into. The excitement is all about grooving people, making them understand, giving them life situations, sharing my experience, which has been huge. That excites in terms of leadership as a word itself. So, being in a corporate world, when you can be a force to make people understand that they can grow under somebody's eyes and somebody's mentoring and somebody's coaching, it means that you are treated as an iconic person. You are a celebrity in front of them, even though I don't think as one in front of anybody, but the mind resonates with those sort of feelings. Actually. That's how the leadership coaching is so exciting for me.
Thank you so much, Madhvan. And guys, we will definitely take your question answers at the end of this thing. So please stay tuned with us. आई नो आप लोगों से बहुत सारी बातें करनी है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें पूछेंगे भी, करेंगे भी. एंड आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड कि आप लोगों ने बाकी सारी सीरीज़ को चेक किया है, नहीं किया है, कितनी इम्प्रूवमेंट्स आ रही है. बिकॉज सैटरडे की कॉल मुझे अकाउंटेबिलिटी साथ में चाहिए. सो डोंट गो एनीवेयर. मेरे को सबसे सबके रिजल्ट्स जानने हैं कि आप लोग कितना काम कर रहे हो, कितना नहीं कर रहे हो. सो आज का टॉपिक हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं. आज का टॉपिक है कि हम लोग कैसे सबको इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकते हैं अपनी पर्सनालिटी के थ्रू. सो वी विल ट्राई टू ऐड वैल्यू इनटू योर लाइफ कि हम लोगों का पर्सनालिटी कैसे होना चाहिए. तो इसको हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी है एज वेल. सो कैसे प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी रोल प्ले करेगी आप लोगों को दूसरे लोगों को इन्फ्लुएंस करने में. आई होप आप लोग कमिटेड और हमारे साथ जुड़े रहोगे टिल दैट एंड सेशन. सो वी आर मूविंग टू माधवन जी for the question. So, Madhvan, sir, I have a first question for you. Why we should have a pleasing personality? What is the requirement? So, over to you.
So the moment somebody saw me in the camera, then probably all the people who joined in this forum, if I went like this, I kept my face. How many would have perceived saying that, oh my God, I'm in front of a guy who not smiling. So just imagine the perception that you straight away get into. Rather, the moment you all join, I say hi. I saw Jasmine doing it actually. Hi, Akash. Hi, Anit. Hi, hi. To look at the welcoming nature, the intent and the interest to bring in you inside, even though she knows that the link is given for you to join. But the pleasantness which you are brought inside gives a huge impetus for your mind to react the way this session is going to happen. See, one of the critical aspect of any pleasing personality in terms of another person is all about the observation part. Is see you get a lot of confidence out of that person. What do you mean by confidence? Or do you think you don't have confidence? You have confidence. But what happens when somebody is in front of you, is showing the right face and the right information that you perceive is going to get it from this person? Automatically, the first and foremost is all about the nice face, the nice smile, the best dress, and these outlooks. And when you have these sort of outlooks, the personality comes into division saying, oh, this guy is a great personality. That's the outlook. The inner look is all about now what I'm doing, talking to you, engaging with you, giving information which resounds to your knowledge or triggers your awareness. Personality in terms of outlook, the inner personality combined put together. When you after 1 hour or 2 o'clock, when you just move out of this call, you will definitely will have a saying that, oh, this guy is a very pleasing guy. Why? One, I was good enough to you saw me good enough to be looked in terms of the face, appearance. Of course, appearance is deceptive sometimes, but in terms of the way I spoke, in terms of the communication, in terms of the subject, in terms of the information flow, in terms of the examples which I can give you, all this connected, the exact outlook of the personality, the dress factor, the smile factor, the hygiene factor, and the most important is the inner look in terms of the information which is coming out. What are the information coming out? How much I communicate to you? Do you understand the English what I speak? Do I speak fast? Do I speak slow? The combination makes him as a personality. And where it becomes pleasing is more towards the cosmetic value plus the information that I told you, which you understood better. That's where the pleasing personality comes into picture. Jasmine, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Thank you so much, Madhvan, for this amazing answer. I guess, guys, hope we are adding value. सॉरी मेरा ये चैनल थोड़ा हिंदी में है बट ऑफ कोर्स माधवन इज लाइक गुड इन दैट पार्ट इन इंग्लिश. सो आई सेड ओके कि इसी को इसी वजह से चलते तो इंग्लिश रहेगा. माधवन तो अपनी चीजों को लेके चलेंगे इन इंग्लिश, बट आई एम गोइंग टू स्पीक इन हिंदी. सो कुमार सर, डोंट वरी, जहाँ पे आपको चीजें नहीं समझ में आएंगी आई विल डेफिनेटली गोना एक्सप्लेन कि हिंदी में वो बात हो सके. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड विद अस. सो थैंक यू सो मच. तो गाइज, किस किस को ये चीज अच्छी लगी है कि अभी तक क्या समझ में आया कि प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी होना क्यों जरूरी है? कोई एक फैक्टर जो है जो आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, प्लीज डू मैसेज इन अ चैट. देखो, आज चैट बंद नहीं होनी चाहिए प्लीज. मैं बहुत दिनों बाद आती हूँ और आप लोगों की चैट के अंदर की एनर्जी मुझे एनर्जाइज करती है. सो प्लीज 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 स्टार्ट टाइपिंग समथिंग कि जिससे पता चलता रहे कि आप लोगों को लर्निंग मिल रही है, आप कुछ सीख पा रहे हो. प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी का सबसे मेजर फैक्टर होता है कि आप किसी से कैसे बात कर रहे हो. डेफिनेटली आप लोगों ने मुझे स्टार्टिंग से देखा है अभी तक, एंड यू हैव सीन, आप लोगों ने काफी सारे चेंजेस भी नोट किए होंगे. बट प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी को एक स्किल है जो आप डेवलप कर सकते हो. अगर मैं आपसे अच्छे से बात नहीं करूंगी, डेफिनेटली आप लोगों को भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा सुनने में. सो दैट्स वाई इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इट्स अ मेन फैक्टर जिससे आप किसी और इंसान को इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकते हो. I hope, Madhvan, I am adding value to your content
Yes,
and I'm on
yes,
right
yes,
track.
yes. Yeah, yeah. Please, 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 please. Let's go like this so that the complete program gets more intention from people to take it forward with us. Otherwise, it will not be. So it's a good idea to do that. Very good idea. I'm absolutely open for all this. See once again
Because
how I'm showing that I'm a pleasing personality.
yeah, definitely we have to do that. So okay, so guys, personality
Yes,
हमारी लाइफ में एक
yes.
बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करती है एंड इट्स लाइक अ बिगेस्ट एसेट. सो हम लोग आप लोगों को ये बोलते हैं इवॉल्व. इवॉल्व में हर चीज आती है. आपका माइंड सेट आता है, आपकी इमोशनल वेलबिंग हो गई, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फिजिकल वेलबिंग, फाइनेंशियल वेलबिंग इज कमिंग. सो आज का टॉपिक है इन सबके साथ एक चीज ये भी तो आएगी, आपकी पर्सनालिटी. तो ट्राई टू लर्न एज मच एज यू कैन. एंड उसके बाद वी आर रियली ओपन फॉर द क्वेश्चन आंसर. माधवन is with us and he's going to definitely answer each and every questions. So next question for Madhvan is ki what kind of pleasing personality, or we can say ki what forms we have in a pleasing personality. Over to you, Madhvan.
What forms could be? I will limit it to two. One
Okay.
could be something which is not pleasing. One other one is something which is pleasing. So if you really split it between the two, a certain amount of perception also takes place with people concerned. Like somebody is watching me right now. When I'm trying to talk to them in English and the person concerned is not able to understand my English, could be the perception thing that okay, this guy is looking nice, but he's not talking to what I understand. So he, as per his language or as per his perception, could be oh, okay, not a, okay, fine guy, but I was not able to get this grow into what he wants. So probably I may not get the marks that I wanted here in terms of pleasing that person. So pleasing is not playing to the gallery. You've seen a lot of sugar-coated words, though that's also very pleasing. Oh, you look beautiful, Jasmine, today. Okay, but did I say if I do the same thing for 20,000 times in the show, Jasmine knows what it means. So how nicely you put it. So you have to be genuine in your comments. When I say genuine, the other person should resonate. So which means that I will put it even like this: something which can come from the heart and which resonates to the other person, that obviously will be pleasing because you know pretty well that the other person is definitely talking from his heart. That definitely the pleasing aspect. If you look at the two forms, one is external, one is internal. I already spoke about it, but I'll repeat it once again. External is all about your combing of the hair, your beautiful face, neatly aligned. Probably if you have a beard, hygienically you try and do those little bit of trimming and all this, combing the hair neatly, and getting a nice ideal dress in front of the camera wherever you're visiting. Probably if you're presenting in a high forum, a good idea to have a coat suit, have a tie. So the first is all about the external view, which means that there is certain cosmetic involvement is there. There is definitely cosmetic. And also please understand when cosmetic involvement is there, people also look at in terms of your hygiene factor. What are those hygiene factor? So how much you resonate in terms of people being comfortable coming and talking to you at a close distance. So when I say this, I don't need to expand it much more. So that's the outlook. If that is pleasing, you have won the battle 60, 70%. Next comes the actual inner factor, knowledge factor. Somebody saying, okay, chalo, let's do the session now. So if Madhu is doing the session, that time I'm not able to give you or connect with you to the subject, to the level what is required. Then the first part is the outlook. The external factor might not support the internal factor, which is the knowledge per se. Pleasing personality one is all about the outlook. Your dress sense, your hair combing, your trimming of the hair in terms of beard, neatly shaven face, looking good in terms of smiling, in terms of the welcoming nature. The dress factor might be the higher end of meeting, putting the coat suits, and probably when you shake your hands in terms of people, the way you shake hands, the way you introduce yourself. This is the first part. Now, after that, the image that you've created is, boss, this guy is already pleasing. He's have a good smile, he's welcoming, he's pleasant to talk to. I'll give a good example here. So let's try and play a very small role play, Jasmine here. Hi Jasmine, how are you?
I'm doing good, Madhun. What about you?
Very nice, Jasmine. So nice to meet you after once again. This third time that we're meeting in just about 3 months. Such a pleasure. So now, if I
It's
not don't take up too much, this is pleasing. Okay. Oh, Jasmine, you come once again, huh? Hi, yo, Rama. What is this here? Every time I end up only with you. Look at the first part. Look at the second part. The second part is a clear indication to the outsider saying that this guy is an irritant. He is not pleasing to the eyes, because I could visualize that even though he might be dressed well, but still the face doesn't have a smile. The connect is not there. When you smiled, when you said hi to people, when you made them comfortable, saying that don't worry, Madhun will speak English, but I'll also make you comfortable speaking Hindi. I'll also try and resonate in terms of the ideas what Madhun gave. I'll try and make it much more subjective for you in terms of knowledge what Madhun is giving in terms of the Hindi. That so all these are all pleasing. You're pleasing somebody not to make them happy, but in terms of making them comfortable. There's a difference between happy and comfortable. Happy is more towards instantaneous. You're looking great, happy. Making it comfortable is all about. I'm sure that I think you're keeping the level what you are every time I meet you, Jasmine. That is comfort. You come with that mindset of, oh, I'm going to be like this. Madhun commented like this. You're not doing that for the sake of getting the statement of happy, but the comfort zone within you that I've been with Madhavan, he has done it like this. Last time he appreciated him for this, and you trying to come in the same stage is making you comfortable. And when I'm trying to make you more comfortable, I was saying, oh, you look as good as like last time. Absolutely, in terms of the standards that we maintain, how beautifully we have elongated on a relationship oriented management over a period of 3 months. That is comfort. So happy is different, comfort is different, even though they all look pretty close by. So very clear definition. Form is all about outlook and inner look. Outlook is all about all the dressing, saying hygiene, all this. Inner look is all about the ability to transform, the smile which comes out, the pleasantness to talk to people, the welcoming nature with your smile, and how quickly you are there to connect with somebody, how good you are in terms of resonating to what they want. So effectively, even I give a beautiful example here. Now we are in the first part. The beautiful outlook is now started taking over, where people say, oh, this guy looks pleasant. Oh, Jasmine looks pleasing. The next one has started also simultaneously, and we have started talking, giving information, and especially when the question answer comes, both of them are going to be together. You see that, oh, that's a great question. This might be, tell one of the participants' name. You tell me one of the participants' name there. Jasmine, tell me one of the participants' name.
participation name is like Neha is there. We have Himanshi, Kumar,
Okay.
Mishra,
Okay.
Honey, and number of
Okay.
people are there.
Okay. Himanshu. Who Himanshu is asking a question. I'm going, hey, Himanshu, that's a brilliant question. So look, I straight away took Himanshu is a different zone in front of some 30, 40 people who might be here, saying that the question that he asked is an excellent question, Himanshu. I was really not pleasing him to be happy, but I was only making him to be comfortable. That your question was a good question. And you know where it's going to have the leniency? The leniency is all about the percolation of the information that I told Himanshu that your question is a good question. It is going into the other people. Mega, honey, they will feel comfortable. Himanshi will be happy, and other people will be comfortable because, oh, if I ask a question, the trainer is very motivating. Madhun here as a speaker is a very motivating person as a leadership coach. I also should ask a question. So it's about happiness situation is because you're comfortable, or comfortable makes you definitely be happy. It vice versa. Probably a thin line can separate in terms of this, but there is a little difference between happy and comfortable. Yes, Jasmine. You want to just
Yes,
also do some summary
absolutely.
as usual? You can do that because you do it so beautifully.
नो नो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू समराइज मेरे को एक यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट ऐड करना है लोगों को बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होती है विद सेल्फ एस्टीम सो गाइज विद द प्लीजिंग पर्सनालिटी ग्रेजुअली आप लोगों का जो सेल्फ एस्टीम है ना वो हायर होता जाएगा तो जब वो आपका सेल्फ एस्टीम हायर होगा ना डेफिनेटली आपकी पर्सनालिटी से भी झलकेगा और आपका एक यो रियल यू है ना आप सब लोगों में एक रियल है एक रियलनेस है एक यूनिकनेस है एक ऑथेंटिसिटी है वो बाहर निकल के आनी शुरू हो जाएगी उस टाइम पे आपके लेवल के जो डर हैं वो कम होते जाएंगे और आप एक अच्छे से एक वॉरियर टाइप बन के आगे बढ़ते जाओगे एंड इफ यू गाइज आर एग्री विद दिस पॉइंट जस्ट टाइप येस और वाई इन अ कमेंट सेक्शन आई वुड लव टू हेयर फ्रॉम यू काफी टाइम से शांत हो गए बैठा है चैट बॉक्स और मुझे शांति नहीं अच्छी लगती आप लोगों के साथ स्पेशली सो प्लीज से what you have learned and thank you Priyanka for adding value that is like she has said one factor communication in pleasing personality so Priyanka that's really amazing but instead of just saying communication try to say effective communication because there is a difference between communication and effective communication सो आई मैं हमेशा यही चाहती हूँ कि यार मेरे यूजर्स बेस्ट लेके जाएं एंड आप सब लोग वैसे ही बहुत बेस्ट हो क्योंकि आप लोग कमिटेड हो आने के लिए तो मैं आई रियली ब्लेस्ड कि आप सब लोग यहाँ पे और सुन रहे हो और साथ में जब कमेंट करते हो दैट रियली गिव अस अ शॉट कि हमें और अच्छे से प्रेजेंट करना है सो कमिंग बैक टू द क्वेश्चंस अगेन so Madhavan, I have a last question for you before जब तक हम लोग start करते हैं Q&A. How much you can please somebody with your personality? आपने
It's
वैसे
a,
काफी हद तक explain कर दिया है, but how much we can do it, if you can say.
so how much is a very difficult word because how much is all about measurement. So Madhan, out of one being low and 10 being high in terms of measuring how much that you can please somebody, it is extremely difficult to measure because it's all depend upon the situation also. But it also depends upon the person's attitude. Like here in this case, I want to ensure that I try and give my best attitude towards what I'm handling with the person to make the situation easy for him. That is where I'm trying to give it 10 out of 10. But am I really getting 10 out of 10 in terms of measuring as a value given? Might not be possible. Might be it might end up still at 7.5, 8, because the other side, the person who's actually benefiting because of my how much that I given in terms of my pleasantness as a personality or the pleasing as a personality, not everybody will get 100% salary, which means the 10 out of 10 is 99.99% ruled out. So it could be either between 8 to 9 if you touch. That's as good as something which you're doing as a person towards pleasing somebody as a personality. To just about give couple of things. If you are a flexible person, when somebody is talking, so as you said, Priyanka was mentioning in terms of the communication, in terms of the effectivity of the communication that you try to add on to Priyanka's words of communication. Obviously, these are, see, when I communicate, and if I communicate well, it is pleasing for your ears. So when I'm trying to be patient in listening when you are talking, that pleasing for you. When you say something and I don't see on your face to face, then it's a negative attitude. But if I'm going to listen to you nodding your head and I'm very sincere in terms of understanding every bit, resonating back to you, saying, oh, I understand. You said this, no? Then I'm showing the positive attitude. If I have a little bit of sense of humor, I said, oh, great. Oh, on a Saturday, still you're still working. It's like when I say, oh, on a Saturday, you're still working. When I say, oh, you guys are supposed to be sleeping normally. So it's a little bit of sense of humor. More not, don't take too much of sense of humor too far, because some people don't like it actually. Because very, what do you call it, like very irritating for some people. And might be in many cases in terms of uh, many cases in terms where you look at in terms of how the information is shared to you as a personality, from my side being the person. If you find the information is genuine, truthful, it has got credibility, it means that a high amount of integrity is attached to the person. All this can completely come out as pleasing for his personality. But once again, let me go back and telling you, it is impossible to score 10 out of 10 always. Once in a while, on the personal front, yes, oh, you are amazing, Madan, you are there, no, I don't need to worry. Like if I tell Jasmine, you are there, conduct live session, you don't need to worry because you know how to do it. 10 out of 10. Might be first time when I met Jasmine and she's trying to do the live session. Would I have said the same thing? I would have said, oh, Jasmine, you're there. No, I'm pretty sure you must be experienced that. Which means I'm pretty sure. Look at the pretty sure. The pretty sure has definitely got a doubt. What doubt? 1% doubt or 2%. Which means that out of 10, I'm still giving it 8. But 2-3 times me and Jasmine are involved. We've done a great job. We're on a flow, and we've got a lot of people subscribing our channels, a lot of people following us on those LinkedIn methods and all this, which means that we both are resonating together, which means that Jasmine is absolutely very good in terms of taking these live sessions along with Madhavan, which means that Madhavan is rating or measuring Jasmine 10 out of 10 or 9 point out of 10, which is all not imaginable at all. I'm sure that these examples would have definitely helped you.
Thank थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू सो मच माधवन, इट्स रियली अमेजिंग एंड आपने बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया। एंड आई होप जो जनता अभी सो चुकी है प्लीज जग जाओ, क्योंकि मैं चैट बॉक्स में अभी तक शांति दिख रही है और मुझे आपको पता है शांति ज्यादा पसंद नहीं है। सो प्लीज प्लीज कम बैक, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू हैव अ Q&A और मुझे आप सब लोगों से भरपूर क्वेश्चंस चाहिए, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम भी हम लोग प्रॉपरली Q&A नहीं कर पाए थे, and I'm going to answer as much as question I can. So please come back and जरा चैट फ्लो को भर दे। और आप लोगों को अभी तक माधवन का शेयर कैसे लगा, डू शेयर इन अ चैट बॉक्स, क्योंकि एक आइडिया लगता है स्पीकर को भी, होस्ट को भी, कि वी आर गोइंग ऑन अ राइट प्लेस और नॉट। सो टू समराइज वन थिंग, हम लोगों ने आज एक पार्ट इंक्लूड किया है, बिकॉज इन 30 मिनट्स हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं लेके आ सकते। इन्फ्लुएंस करने के लिए आपकी पर्सनालिटी, एक चीज याद रखिए, मेजर रोल प्ले करेगी। अगर आप लोग कहोगे तो इट कुड प्ले अप टू 80 to 90% एज वेल। उसके बाद काफी सारी अदर चीजें आती हैं, बट पर्सनालिटी के अंदर भी आप लोग के कई फैक्टर्स आ जाते हैं। जैसे माधवन जी ने बोला, हाउ यू आर ड्रेसिंग अप, आप हैंडशेक कैसे कर रहे हो, आप कम्युनिकेट कैसे कर रहे हो, आप लोगों की बातों को कैसे ले रहे हो, अगर हम उसको चीज़ों को समराइज कैसे कर रहे हैं, आपका सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर कैसे है। ऐसा नहीं है किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, उसको क्या कहते हैं, थोड़ा टॉन्टिंग वे में, तो आप लोग दिल पे लेके बैठ गए। आपको भी आइडिया होना चाहिए कि अगर उसने टॉन्ट मारा है तो मुझे उसको आगे से कैसे आंसर करना है, आपकी ऑथेंटिसिटी कितनी है। तो एवरी रोल प्लेज अ, कहते हैं ना, एवरीथिंग प्लेज अ मेजर रोल आपकी इन्फ्लुएंस की पावर को बढ़ाने के लिए। इफ यू गाइज आर एग्री, जस्ट टाइप यस इन अ चैट बॉक्स ना। क्या हो गया, कुछ ग्लिच आ रहा है क्या, मेरी आवाज लेट सुन रही है तो भी आप चैट बॉक्स में लिख सकते हो। प्लीज गाइज स्टार्ट टाइपिंग इट अप, बिकॉज अभी आप लोगों ने इतना फ्लड कर दिया था। मुझे अच्छा लग रहा था चेक करके, काफी लोगों के आंसर्स को मैं, क्वेश्चंस को आंसर भी नहीं कर पाई थी। सो प्लीज कम बैक इनटू दिस पार्ट। सो मीनवाइल आई एम रियली अप्रिशिएट माधवन कि आपने मेरे लिए टाइम निकाला, इस शो के लिए टाइम निकाला, एंड यू हैव शेयर्ड योर सो मच नॉलेज इन, ट्राई टू शेयर इन 30 मिनट्स। वो बहुत बड़ी बात थी। सो थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने ये चीज़ें करी। So guys, I'm waiting. If you have any question related to all these things, please do ask. एंड अगर कुछ नहीं क्वेश्चंस आएंगे डेफिनेटली उसके बाद हम लोग गप्पे मार के थोड़े टाइम में निकल लेंगे. बट डोंट मिस दिस मोमेंट, क्योंकि ये आपका सेशन है, आप लोगों के लिए है. सो वी आर रियली लुकिंग फॉर योर क्वेश्चन आंसर्स नाउ. And Kumar sir said, "Hi Jasmine, I now understand English." Amazing Kumar sir, really. I really appreciate you are at the age कि अगर आपने ये चीज करनी शुरुआत करी है. Kudos to you. Thank you नरेंद्र जी. मिताली सिंह, जैस्मिन ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਭੈਣ ਨੇ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਮਿਤਾਲੀ. ਮਿਤਾਲੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਡੀਅਰ, ਤੇ ਇਹ ਚੇਂਜ ਦਾ ਫੈਕਟਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਨਵਿੰਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਫॉर ਆਪਣੇ ਡ੍ਰੀਮਸ ਲਈ. ਸੋ ਈਵਨ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਆ ਕੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਹੈਬਿਟਸ ਨਾਲ, ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ, ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੋਲ ਲਈ ਡਿਟਰਮਿਨਡ ਆ. ਤੇ ਡੈਫੀਨੇਟਲੀ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਅਲਾਉ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ. ਸੋ ਟਰਾਈ ਟੂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਦਿਸ ਥਿੰਗ. ਆਪਣੀ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰੋ, ਬੀ ਕੌਨਫੀਡੈਂਟ, ਐਂਡ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਰੈਂਟਸ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਡੈਫੀਨੇਟਲੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ. I hope we have answered till now. Chetan Chauhan said, understanding. I'm showing some, Madhvan. मैं तब तक के लिए कुछ जो हम लोगों ने पीछे थे ना, तो उनके कुछ चीजों को डिस्प्ले कर रही हूँ, सो दैट आप लोग को आपको दिख जाए कि मैं किस चीज पे बात कर रही हूँ. एंड गाइस, आप लोग ये भी बता सकते हो अगर आप लोग को क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछना कि क्या है क्या नहीं, तो आप लोग ये भी बता सकते हो कि आपको ये सेशन कैसा लगा, माधवन के लिए कैसा फीडबैक है आप लोगों का. प्लीज डू शेयर, बिकॉज वही चीजें हमें हेल्प करती है ग्रो करने के लिए.
So I just want to ask Chetna Chauhan. She's mentioned understanding others.
Right.
So is it something she wants to know about, or?
नहीं, जो हमने फैक्टर्स बोले थे ना, तो जब मैंने
Okay.
बोला था कि
She is just about mentioned her point of view. Okay, great.
A point of view.
Nice, Chetna.
Okay, so like this, Meera said everything is awesome. Thank you, Meera ji. Alka said good spoken English. Neha said everything is good. Grow up said awesome. Astik, thank you so much. Mishra ji said, I think this is very good channel. You will grow for sure. Thank you, Mishra ji, for adding so much value.
Right.
Might be Madhvan, there is a glitch because right now मुझे सिर्फ 2 persons ही show हो रहे हैं. So I don't know कि what's happened. So हो सकता है कई बार glitch आ जाता है. But I would definitely request everybody कि आप लोग अपने question answers को हमें post कर सकते हो. अगर कुछ भी रहेगा, we will definitely try to add value to your life. So with this note, Madhvan ji, I'm really grateful. Thank you for joining me for this session, and to all our lovely audience जिन्होंने हमें सुना और आके appreciate किया, अपना time दिया. So love you all as usual. God bless you all. And thank you once again, Madhvan ji, and to our audience for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Yeah.